Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, I like to thank to Mr. Rusnu who give me this assessment and explain about a compliment. And don't forget to my parents who always give me support in anything. Last but not least, thank to my friends who always motivate me to be better in the future. Ladies and gentlemen, secondly, I want to introduce myself before I start my explain. My name is Putri Dewi Nurbayti. You can call me Putri. My number is 37. My class in grade 1 Reguler B. I'm from Surabaya Health Ministry of Health Polytechnic. Okay guys, what I'm saying before, I'm making this video because I want to explain and present about compliments. Now, I want to asking you, do you know before about compliments? If you don't know, I want to tell you about compliments. Let's start with the definition. Complement is a word or group of words that complete the meaning by the subject and verb. Besides that, complement is to complete, either by providing something that was missing or by providing an additional element that makes something better. And then, there are four kinds of complement, such as direct object, indirect object, predicate nominative, and predicate adjective. Two from them affected by the action of the verb, such as direct object and indirect object. Then, predicate adjective and predicate nominatives are called subject complements. Besides that, I want to explain about transitive and intransitive verb and linking verb too. Let's start with the direct and indirect object. In an English sentence, the subject and verb usually come before direct and indirect object. So, if you know how to identify what the subject and verbs are, finding the direct and indirect objects will not be that hard. First, direct object. The direct object receives the action expressed by the verb or names the result of the action. It answers the question whom or what. Example, Kathy likes butterfly. The first thing that we need to do is identify the subject and verb in the sentence. So, Kathy here as a subject because it is do an action, and likes as a verb, and butterfly as direct object because it receives the action by the subject. Second is indirect object. Indirect object precedes direct object. It answers the question to whom and for what. Example, my friend gave his girlfriend a diamond ring. Same of the direct object, we need to identify the subject and verb too. Here, my friend as a subject because it do an action, and gave as a verb, and his girlfriend as a indirect object, and a diamond ring as a direct object. Okay, next I want to explain about predicate adjectives and predicate nominatives. Let's start with the predicate adjectives. Predicate adjectives are adjectives which modify by the subject. Example, the movie was bored. In the sentence, the movie as a subject was a verb and bored as a predicate adjective. Second is predicate nominatives. Predicate nominatives are noun or pronouns that equal the same as or equal to the subject. Example, John is a captain of the basketball team. In the sentence, John is a subject, is a verb, and the captain of the basketball team is a predicate nominative. Next, transitive and intransitive verb. Let's start with the transitive verb. Transitive verb is followed by a direct object that receives the action by the verb. Example, Jessica sharpened the pencil. Here, in the sentence, Jessica as a subject, sharpened as a transitive verb, and pencil as a direct object because it receives the action by the verb. 2. Intransitive verb. Intransitive verb don't have an object that follows by the verb. It doesn't answer the question what or who. Example, he ran. In the sentence, it doesn't what he ran, so run is intransitive verb. Last, I want to explain about linking verb. What the meaning of linking verb? Linking verb is or state of being verb do not show any action. Linking verb usually use am, is, are, was, were, been, and etc. The example, Joe is a clown. In this sentence, Joe is a subject, clown is an object, and is a linking verb. Okay, that's all my presentation. If I make a mistake, I want to apologize to you. Thank you for your attention and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.